Hi and welcome to day 3 of week 6 of Bulgarian Training. Today it was a good workout, was a solid workout except for the rows. But where the real difficulties come is after the workout, the stuff that I don't film but I still do. So like 5 minutes ago, I jumped rope for 5.5 minutes, and every time I failed I had to do an extra double jump. So when I failed the first time I have to do 1 double jump. When I fail the seventh time, I have to do 7 double jumps, but that's what I did, all the way up to 13 fails, which that was terrible. I mean, that's 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, all the way up to 13, and I often failed during the double jumps because I was so tired, and hitting my feet or whatever, so I had to restart and do double jumps again. And when I'm congested in my nose like I am today, snot starts running out of one nostril but not the other, and I'm starting to get teary-eyed, so it's running down from one eye but not the other. So I'm just looking through one eye, breathing through one nostril, and the pressure of that causes my ear to basically, there becomes a vacuum in my inner ear, and it feels like I'm on an aeroplane. And during my recovery breathing as well, I have to breathe through my nose purely, and during my jumps I have to breathe through my nose purely, because I have to build up the nasal cavity, and I need to make this jumping rope even harder. And this training's now I don't have to nose breathe anymore, because now I've recovered my heart rate, so now I'm allowed to breathe from my mouth again. So basically, the goal for this training cycle is to get to a 12-minute in a row jump rope, and right now I'm at 5.5 minutes, and it's incredibly difficult. But I still know that I need to get to 12, so I'm going to do whatever it takes. Same thing here, I failed the power clean. I'm feeling in all the jumping rope muscles, like my calves, even my quads a bit, and it's affecting my other training. Although I jump rope after training, the other way around would be pretty much impossible. It still does affect my training, but I'm actually not that worried about it. I think that it will provide me with so much conditioning benefits, so I just need to stick it out and go through the pain, and in about 6.5 weeks or so, 6 weeks and 4 days, I'll be in the best shape of my life by a significant margin, to where I'm as strong or stronger on every single thing that I've ever been, as well as being in better cardio shape than ever. And the thing is, I'm building up my calves, I'm building up my toes, the connective tissue in my feet, the connective tissue in my ankles. I'm building up the endurance in my legs. If I can get to that 12-minute jump rope, and even in later training cycles to get up to that 20-minute jump rope, which is my goal for this year, my unofficial goal for this year is to jump rope for 20 minutes. With that double jump rule of every time I fail, I have to do an extra double jump on top of what I just did. So, and then, if I fail the third time, I had to do 3 double jumps and so on. So that's what I'm going to do. And I think they will provide me with such a good conditioning effect, so that all the problems it will pose to the rest of my training, to my life, and how much I enjoy training, I think it will be absolutely worth it. I mean, my calves are recovering pretty fast. I just don't think they're recovering fast enough. But at the same time, I have to think positively, because every 10 seconds I add, because I add 10 seconds a day, every 10 seconds I add to the jump rope, that will be a lesser percentage of what I'm already jumping. So it will get a lot harder, but it might not get exponentially harder. It might just get linearly harder, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm hoping upon that. But the rows were also super hard today, and no way I was doing these with strict form. Keeping the back straight and just pulling with my lats, no, just wasn't happening. But I think that this technique will also build my deadlift, and we'll have to wait and see until Saturday this week. It's Wednesday now, so we'll have to wait and see until Saturday to see how it goes. Also, another fact that you might not know, I'm still waking up at 5:30 a.m, starting my workout at 6 a.m. And as you might know, I'm very much a night person. I've performed workouts at 3 a.m. and uploaded them before. So if I can perform a workout at 3 a.m. more comfortably than I perform a workout at 6 a.m., I think I'm not really a natural morning person. But like I've said before, I'm working on becoming a morning person because I believe that it will help my competitions, since a lot of competitions you have to wake up early and compete before lunchtime. So I'm going to take every benefit and every little thing that I can get. I'm going to do everything to get those last extra percents with all these little advantages, like becoming a morning person, like working on the jump rope, and every single kilo and every single jump and every single thing that I increase, it will accumulate to me having a tremendous physical base when the national championship comes, if it comes. We'll see how COVID affects this year, but what I'm planning is, Sweden wants to pretty much vaccine most parts of the population by just after or during midsummer, and therefore I'm hoping that during the autumn and later it would be decently eradicated to the point to where we can start having sports competitions again. So that's what I'm training for right now, and I really have no idea if it's going to happen or not. But I'm feeling very confident in it, and even if it doesn't happen, I still will need this training because there will come future competitions, and I might go into MMA, and I might go into online coaching. There's a lot of things in my life that will still require me to be in great shape, so that's why I'm still working on it, even though I'm not completely sure if there will be a competition or not. You have to still train. And that's kind of where I fell off last year. I stopped making progress pretty much after late summer, early fall. Basically, I stopped making progress, and my motivation waned. But I'm working on it right now. Waking up super early in the morning, getting stuff done, increasing the jump rope. Yeah, I'm very dedicated. It's difficult, but I keep going.